That's just the mic. Hello, hello. Okay, sounds good. Right. Ah, we're in this room again. Audio is a bit loud, I think. Wait, when did these become maxed out? Huh? Who am I hearing? So, two of these batteries remain. See. How is he not getting damaged? Come on, that was on target game. That definitely hit. Okay, this last one is going to be challenging. Dude, why do they always cheat? Why do games cheat like that? Right when a long sequence of gameplay or combat is about to over, they like to throw complete bullshit that can insta kill you towards the end. That's a really bad encounter design in my opinion. This game has done this a few times in the main game as well. The game loves doing that. Like right when the encounter is about to be open, the game will spawn insta-kill enemy near you. And there are no passive auto heal abilities in this game. Hold on, where did the cube go? Didn't I throw it in here?
Where's the switch?
Okay. Connect with the train. Hmm. Weapon mods full. Hold on. Let's get rid of some weapon mods. Health recovery on launch hits, health recovery per element pickup. There's no continuous health recovery, sadly. There are no weapon mods that heal you either. This is a missed opportunity in my opinion. What can we delete? What are the collectibles that I got that are new? Page 2 of the page 2 of the Night Springs play. The play is also connected to the train. 1983 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. But Pontiac is a car, right? Weird.
Reminder.
Okay, where are we going? I can't open this up from here? I mean... Connect with the train. Do we have to go back into the train? Bit confused. Missions. No, the main missions. Personal mods full. Again. What is this? Why can't I go through this glass? Finally. The traversal system in this game is fun, but it can be very weirdly clunky at times. Connect with the train. This puzzle again.
Good evening, all you fine-looking folks. Here's some smooth tunes to ease your minds and please your ears as we wait for that delicious dinner to roll right on in.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Eagle Limited bound for Chicago. Please have your tickets ready and enjoy the ride.
Good evening, all you fine-looking folks.
And Springfield.
Here's some
Tickets,
smooth
please.
tunes to
Tickets,
ease
please.
your minds and please your ears as we wait for that delicious dinner.
So I think what was... Oh yeah, it worked.
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have a ticket?
I was gonna say it was all about the order.
You had a pretty dark ride, huh? But I hope you're going to kill me.
Dude, I hate these enemies. What is this PS behavior of having enemies that like wow, like two-shot you, surround you like that? At least I've done with the experience. Supposed to go that way.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know?
Oh, this
Ever
guy's
since
back.
I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still, I
want to
don't know why
brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and it's hard to track you on all these cameras. Anyway, still, I don't know why people are making it so personal. I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird, it's charming. Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals, scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves. It's a race, and we're all trying to be number one.
Oh, my own shadow scared me for a bit there. I knew it. More goop stuff to burn. Throw the light in here somewhere, right? It's right here. Didn't connect, huh? Did not connect. You have to go here eventually. Uh-oh. There's goop down there. Where did that light go? Okay, there's a connector here, I see. Lower access. Ooh, there's a save point there. Control point. Can we delete a few personal mods because they're going to be full again? They are full again. Collectibles. What do we have? Train car procedures. The item was discovered when the Bureau responded to a suspected crime scene in Bloomington, Illinois. It was identified as an altered item and transferred to the Bureau for examination. Okay. The shoe arcade cabinets. So there are multiple rooms that we have to interact with here. I see, this just goes back and forth. Okay, let me get a lamp from upstairs. Lamp was somewhere here, right? Huh? Why does the lamp get destroyed when I take it down there? See, it's back here. What do they want us to do? Ah, this is what they want us to do. The lamp got reset? It did. What am I missing here? The game wants us to do something in a specific order. Oh, can we throw it through here? No, these are all barred. I'm a bit stumped. So clearly we have to get rid of these bits here. Right, but lower access is off. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. Okay, what does that do? So I clearly can't move the train if it's on that. Okay. Somehow bring the light back down there. Not really sure how. Maybe through there? Nope, the light is just gone. Such a weird puzzle. Maybe I'm missing something here. How do we clear this goop here? This goop immediately destroys the lantern, the light, spotlight. Oh, there's a light here. I just noticed that light. Damn it. Should have done this. Should have just done this. Escape the darkened corridor.
It's too dark in here to fight this thing.
I see. Ooh, there's a control point up there. Two ability points. Melee damage. I barely do any melee damage. So there's some goop here that we can burn. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna try this one more time and then we're done playing with you. Understand? Jelly?
Let's do it through collectibles.
Okay, we're gonna try this one more time and then we're done playing with you. Understand?
Jelly.
Where are you from?
Jumbo Grand. Up and loose and heavy treat sandwich.
Jesus Christ, does anyone have any idea what this thing is saying?
Hotly. Dirt arrange you.
Why are you here? What the hell do you want? Why'd you stow away on that ship?
School bearing boy. Eyes many cauterizing loops through and about. Wind and windy Mitchell.
Did he just say Mitchell? Was there a Mitchell at NASA?
Tubes.
You know what? Never mind. I can't do this anymore. Just send this thing to the guys in research. Let them cut it up or whatever they do. You hear that? They're gonna cut you up, you pain in the ass.
Spider time.
Hilarious. Got some new mods. Launch energy cost. Nah. Okay, there's a sniper. I forgot about those enemy types. Oh, the sniper. Oh, frustrating. Forgot about the sniper. Hello, Thar. Hello. No, we're going this way.
Okay.
How are you doing? You're still finishing up that DLC. How many snipers are there? Ah, come on. Can't see anything now. This game has very infuriating combat mechanics. Not combat mechanics, the way the enemies ambush you. Very infuriating. See the enemy hid there. And when you're like low health, you can't see anything in this game. Like literally can't see anything in front of me. Pinned by 2 snipers on the other side. Ah, I didn't mean to shoot there. Two snipers there. Infuriating combat ambush mechanics. A hidden location. Nice, nice, nice. More enemies waiting for us. Oh, Emil Hartman. Look at him. Why is he not being affected by the light through the glass? Crazy.
Looks like whatever force had a hold on Hartman isn't mixing well with his corruption. Lake did call him the third thing.
Marathon is releasing in March. Yes, I saw. As soon as I launched Steam tonight, it showed the pre-order Marathon pop-up page. You know those ads that pop up when you open Steam? There was only one ad today. It was Marathon. I don't know. I think Marathon is not gonna do that well. I'll be surprised if it does well. Although they have some cool class abilities and everything, it feels like a mix of a hero shooter and extraction shooter, which is an odd mix. Because usually extraction shooters tend to be grounded in more realistic, designs? Like more realistic, more, not milsim per se, but geared towards more realistic abilities. And Marathon almost feels like a hero shooter, like something like Overwatch, kind of, combined with the extraction shooter game. So it is an extraction shooter, for sure. But some of the abilities seem really imbalanced. At least to me. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, I'm playing this.
Okay, I'm just going to freestyle a bit. My mother always said, never talk to strangers.
Let's listen to him.
Always. Never. Never. Always. Never. Never. But isn't a stranger just someone you don't know? What if the only thing stopping a stranger from being a friend is that word? Stranger. Strange.
The game came in top 5 sellers on Steam? Really? That I have to check. Hold on. I mean, I'm surprised. That's why I'm checking. What? I don't see Marathon in top 5. Where are you getting your news from again? I see EA Sports FC 26. I see Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I see Quarantine Zone. I see Dynasty Warriors Dual Coop. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora because it's on sale. Dead by Daylight. Tainted Grail. Resident Evil Requiem. It's not even in the new and trending. It's not even in the top 10 of popular upcoming. Even on SteamDB, it's not there. What sources are you checking, brother? It was earlier, not right now? Like when? Like for a few minutes? Check on Google? I just see a Reddit post about this. If I go to top sellers and I do expand the top sellers a bit. It's in the top 20. It must have popped up in top 10 for a little bit. but it's in top 20 now. Anyway, I don't hope that the game is going to do very well. From what I see of the game and from the pre-release cycle has been for the game and the controversies the game has been, and yeah, it's looking rough. But you never know. They are seasoned developers. They could surprise us all. We never know. Hold on. Collectibles. Research unread. Shaded Hartman. Dr. Hartman is the first Type 2 shaded individual to be examined alive by the Bureau and has proven a valuable asset for our understanding of A010, aka the Shard. Like all shaded individuals, the specimen is constantly shielded by or produces a dash of darkness that makes visual observation difficult. This dash, maybe aura, this aura also protects the specimen from harm. During testing, non-lethal ballistics proved ineffective against it. The specimen uses words and phrases that seem to originate from its previous life as a therapist and identified as quotes from his book, The Creator's Dilemma. This seems to indicate the host's personality remains dash to some degree. Remains intact? Shaded Hartman was relocated to the Cauldron Lake Lodge replica built for the Dash AWE investigation. Researchers hope a familiar setting may trigger... Oh, we're going to see a replica of the Cauldron Lake. I see. Yes, exactly. Dr. Hartman, the monster that we are fighting right now, he was a fake psychiatrist in Alan Wake 1. Remember, he tried to take control of Alan Wake and tried to tell us that you are delusional, you are mad, there is no darkness, your wife is already dead, you can't save her. That doctor. So that the Federal Bureau of Control caught him. So what we are playing right now is a DLC that was released for Control. Before this DLC came out, there were no clear links between Control and Alan Wake universe. They were separate games. But once people played this DLC and this DLC came out, because they released this DLC I think when they started working on Alan Wake 2. So years before Alan Wake 2 came out, this DLC was announced, which told the fans that yes, there is going to be an Alan Wake 2 and Control is connected to the Alan Wake universe. Now in Alan Wake 1, there is no mention of Control or Federal Bureau of Control because they didn't know they were going to make this game till at that time.
A chain letter.
Okay.
I remember these. Mom used to say they were evil. Better do what it says. You know.
Nah.
Just in case.
That's just a side mission.
There must be a photocopier around here.
What was I saying? Yes. So in Alan Wake 1, you will find no mentions of Federal Bureau of Control or Control. But in Control and in Alan Wake 2, you will literally see a Federal Bureau of Control building in Alan Wake 2. A monitoring station or something. We'll get to that once we start playing Alan Wake 2. But yeah, this is how they're connecting their universes. I believe that flopped game by Remedy, Quantum Break, is also connected to this universe. But I have not played Quantum Break. I've only seen bits and pieces of it. So I'm not sure exactly how Quantum Break connects to this. Quantum Break had time travel in it and multiple dimensions. So I can see why that might be connected to Control. But yeah, the connection between Control and Alan Wake is much more solid. We have 3 ability points now. Can't spend them, sadly.
Send a ranger to my location.
Oh, these are the ranger stations, I see. I forgot about those stations.
case is called Me and You. It's summer in New York City. A boy with a wolf's head eats some honey. The ice melts. The wolf
Don't want to listen to Langston. Where's the ranger? I just clicked on the send a ranger to my location. No ranger showed up. Uh-oh. We're boxed in. I missed. Okay, that might help us. Fights are very awkward in this game sometimes. Like I lost 99% of my health. I hate game design like that. Combat design like that. Like, I think this game needs a little bit of refinement in its combat. I would say it's like missing 15-20% of combat finesse. Max Payne is also connected in some way. That I'm not sure of. I wanted to play and stream Max Payne 1 and 2, but it's very difficult to get a hold of Max Payne 1. At least in a reasonable sum of money. I'll have to wait for Max Payne 1 to go on sale on Humble Bundle. That way I can get a Steam key, because normal Steam key is not available for Max Payne 1 because they're working on a remake of Max Payne 1. I think with Epic Games maybe? Oh no, it's with Rockstar. Max Payne owns the Rockstar license, by the way. Like the IP, the entire franchise of Max Payne was sold to Rockstar. So Max Payne 1, 2 and 3 are legally owned by Rockstar now. Any new versions of that, the Max Payne games. Which is why Max Payne 1 is not available on Steam, because they're working on a remake. So I've played bits and pieces of Max Payne 2. Never finished it. Same for Max Payne 1. Played a little bit. Did not finish it. And Max Payne 3 I never touched. because it didn't receive very good reviews at the time. Is the main protagonist a psychic in Control? Kind of. So I don't know how much of this game's beginning do you remember from my playthrough. Basically, she and her brother were altered by some other, like an alien from some other dimension. When that alien came to our dimension, hold on, what mod is it? Personal mods full. Hold on. When that alien came to our dimension, an evil force came and a good force came with that. So the bad force got latched onto her brother when they were kids, and the good force got latched onto her in a way. And this entire building, this Federal Bureau of Control building, is like an interdimensional connection between multiple dimensions. So yes, her connection to that ability gives her psychic powers. Ability? Is it entity? That's what I mean. We are supposed to go this way, right? I think we are. Okay, I'm dead. I'm not a fan of a lot of systems in this game that punish you for some really stupid reasons. I might have to do the entire fight again. Great. No? Never mind. No. Okay. Thank God. Game has some weird choices. Like overall, it feels very clunky in many ways. That's the room I was in, okay. Like this is what the game wanted me to do. Is the light stuck there now? No. Hold on. Why is it stuck? What's over here? Ah, those mushroom areas again. I don't want to go there. The mushroom areas are also not very well designed in this game. The mushroom enemies, the mushroom areas. This game had a lot of ideas and they put most of their good ideas into the game and some of the bad ones in the game as well, sadly. Okay, the light is gone. Great. Hey, another control point. And there's Hartman waiting for us right there. Okay. Night Springs, page 3. You are mine now, creature. I will return you to my facility and control your power. The entity instead rushes forward and engulfs the director. He screams in pain as the scientist looks on and does nothing, like the coward that he is. I'm not the one being examined. I'm not the one locked inside a prison. Gradually, the director emerges from the entity. His once sparkling eyes are now empty and dull. The scientist rushes to him. Sir, we have to escape. We cannot. They are in control now. I got what I wanted. Okay. This is a few hours old now. I know about this. And it's good. It's very good that they cancelled it. Because the Ubisoft as it is right now, as they exist right now, I don't believe the company will do justice to that masterpiece of a game. Like Prince of Persia series, especially Sands of Time, is literally in my top 5 games that I've ever played. Ever. And I've played thousands of games at this point. I mean hundreds. Close to 1,000. So it's good that they cancelled it. The previous remake attempt or remaster attempt was also really bad. That was sadly handled by Ubisoft India. My guess is they overscoped and under budgeted the project. It turned out to be really bad. Ubisoft is in 2 locations in India if I remember correctly. One in Pune and one in Mumbai? Not sure.
Knew you'd be here.
Morrow summary. A paranatural entity arrived on Earth by infiltrating the Apollo 14 lunar mission at an unknown point. 32 hours after the return of the Apollo 14 command module to Earth, the Bureau was contacted by Mr. Dash, a White House senior official, and instructed to send a small team to the Johnson Space Center. At the base, the team examined the entity and carried out interviews with NASA staff. They learned that 4 astronauts had returned to Earth instead of the expected 3. Each human crew member was insistent that the mission left with 4 members, though they couldn't name the 4th when asked. The entity seemingly affected their memory to make its presence feel unremarkable. The entity was transported to the oldest house for further investigation. An altercation between NASA security and the investigation team occurred upon their arrival. Mr. Dash called to clarify the matter, though tensions remained high. I see. Activate the lights to defeat Hartman. Hartman is right there.
The gravity well above.
Did it get destroyed? Tell me it ain't so. Apollo 14 entity commonly known as FRA underwent a series of physical examinations. The entity can speak, though its poor grasp of the English language makes any meaningful communication impossible. Interview material can be found at Dash. Its physical form consists solely of the extravehicular mobility unit spacesuit used by NASA astronauts, the same model worn by the other crew. This could be an authentic EMU taken from one of the NASA astronauts, or one materialized through dash conversion or possibly dash corporealization. The suit itself is slightly damaged, which is likely due to the fact that the command module did not have a fourth seat for the entity to strap into during re-entry. The EMU is entirely hollow and pieces can be removed, though this seems to agitate the entity. For safety reasons, the entity will be contained in a secured cell until more information can be gathered. So we are going to fight an astronaut-like entity at some point. Oh, interesting. Hold on. Why is my health so low? Need one more, right? Yeah. No. Great. Insta grabbed me the moment I went into the darkness. Okay, that's one done. Lots of light. Dude, this is the third time he's ran away. They're just stretching this section out.
One less place for him to hide.
Kind of annoying that he keeps running away. Okay. Hold on, before we go there. There's a room down here that I could access.
Yes, hello? Yes, B? Worry who?
Hello?
Hello. Great about us today. Long roads and no hardly. You are Bygone?
Sure. Why are you locked up in here?
Ah, casual turning. Back and front.
Oh, this is this
Trouble at
guy
the top.
who speaks in confusing
Not really
words.
impressed with that. Lady going and loosing back for I?
Sorry, I think I'm misunderstanding you. What do you want?
The head? The head for tails? For reading news, jars, words, and tumble. The reading head.
Okay, take it easy. I'll take a look. So maybe it wants something to read. Or a jar.
Nah, we're not gonna do that right now. We are gonna first look at the mall.
Let's just see what we can find.
We're gonna keep doing the
Mind.
let's go after Hartman again. Before I continue though, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hold on. Okay. Why is there darkness there? Interesting. But that fire does not. Can we spend these 3 points on something? I wonder. I could if I removed a few points from somewhere. Like I could remove a couple of points from here. Then I can increase my levitation duration. Or launch damage. Because I very rarely use ground slam. Let's reset it. Oh, 71 points. That looks better, I think. We reduced a couple of points into ground slam damage and increased the launch damage. That's, I guess, our final fight with Hartman. Shaded Hartman. I guess we're gonna see the lodge again from Alan Wake 1. I love this outfit for Jesse. It looks so professional, directorial. In that gold pin also. Really nice outfit. They really cooked with outfits in this game. Outfits and in general art direction, they did really, really well. I do have a complaint that some areas can feel very, very shadowy. To the point of, being hindering the navigation of the game. But in general, they've done a very good job of environment design. The visuals, the lighting, the ray tracing is still so amazing. The path tracing, I mean. I think genuinely that this game would have lost a lot of its character if it didn't have path tracing. Because it was designed with path tracing in mind. So if you've played this game...
Great timing. Hartman just came through here. God, he was hideous. He tore the security door into the Bright Falls AWE site wide open. He was so ugly. Like, wow. I got a good look at him, and Christ, he does not look like he used to. The hiss must have messed him up or something. He looks like a bar rag that's been twisted by the world's strongest man. Or a monster from some 80s horror movie.
Langston is funny.
All practical effects. Ugh, nasty.
Real
Did you say
professional,
something?
Langston.
Remember, I can't hear you. Never mind, just Mr. Hartman. Ah, so disgusting.
I've written, rewritten. The darkness wants to hide the past.
There's Alan Wake. Matthew Perota.
I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, and rewrite it. They are drawn to the mystery.
Find Hartman in the Bright Falls AWA area. I think we're gonna go to the lodge again. One of the documents we found was hinting at it. Hotline, multimedia.
This piece is called Me and
No, not that. Hotline.
I've written and rewritten. Deconstructed, reconstructed. Experimented with different voices. Changed the style, changed myself. Forgotten the language, relearned the language. Have I been here before? Gone down this path before? The darkness wants to hide the past to make me lose my way. You must know where you've been to know where you're going. I trust what I read on these pages. I wrote them for a reason. My notes to myself. The only way to make progress, recap, then write more. The style then. Lose the fat. Make it clear. Ugly. Functional. Present, be blunt. Only the brutal truth. Cut through the reality, tear it apart, rewrite it. Be clever, make them do the work. Form the image in their minds. They make it, you just imply. Incept. They're drawn to the mystery, obsessed. You set it up, they put it together. Their interpretation, and there's only one because you give them no choice. And they believe in it. Because it's theirs now.
Whatever he's saying pretty much applies to the game developers and us consuming their games as well. Chain letter. The spooky man letter has found you. Chain letters.
Stuck. Let's go take care of it.
This game also loves their elevators. So many elevator levels and elevator fights in this game. I mean, it makes sense. We are in a subterranean facility, kind of. Interdimensional facility. Still, way too many elevator fights in this game. See, look how dark this area is. Sometimes path tracing gets in the way. Ooh, what's this? Let's control the point first. We got one ability point. Shield strength, seize duration, melee damage, seize duration.
Thank you for meeting with us again, Dr. Hartman.
It's my...
Let's listen to it from here.
Thank you for meeting with us again, Dr. Hartman.
It's my pleasure, gentlemen. I hope the information I provided thus far has been of some small use.
It's been invaluable, Doctor. Really, we have a much clearer picture of this event, thanks to your accounts.
Well, I do consider myself a keen observer of...
We did have one question, though. You mentioned in an earlier conversation that your patients displayed, and I'm paraphrasing here, unnatural abilities that you in fact encouraged during their time in your lodge. It'd be very helpful if you could fill us in on the details there.
Of course. Like yourselves, I work to understand and even bend the rules of our earthly paradigm. My patient's well-being was paramount, of course, but I would hardly be a man of science if I did not reach out at the underlying truth. As I stated in my written proposal, I believe working alongside your organization could be greatly beneficial to both parties. Sharing notes, as they say.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all we need to hear. Remy?
Dr. Emil Hartman, you have been found in breach of codes 4, 8, and 74 of the Federal Bureau of Control Criminal Offense System.
What? You can't do this? I am a well-connected man. You're making a dire mistake, my friend.
You will be detained until further notice, and all personal property will be confiscated, including the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
That's preposterous. You can't just seize my property. I'm a United States citizen. I have rights. That lodge is my life's work. I'm offering you years of research.
Get him out of here.
You're making a mistake. You have to listen to me. You have to listen.
Lol.
Thank you for meeting with us.
Okay. Let's... Ooh, the lighting is so good in this game.
I've forgotten again. I had a plan. I know it. I've forgotten.
Are we playing Alan Wake now?
He's coming. I've got to get out of here. Dive deep.
Nice jump scare.
Whatever
motel-
is going on with Wake, he clearly needs some help.
Agreed. This room is so weird. This motel thing is so weird. Traverse the Ocean View Motel. Okay. Uh-oh. We need some kind of light to burn that thing away. Okay, that worked this time. Interesting puzzle we have here. Two to 4, 2 to 6. I see. Which room is the key for?
Going mad. Wake had to escape, right? His escape. Wake need... The story
See
needed
this.
many beginnings, many springs, streams that turned into a river, a flood, and then an ocean. This was one. Wake used the materials he had, the connections he had, the people, the places. Wake put them in to make it true. His wife, the psychiatrist, his city. These connections, like magnets, move things. Alice was a conduit. She'd been in the dark place. The thing that had been Hartman sensed her near, sensed Wake through her. Went berserk, broke loose. Wake made sure Alice was already gone by then. Safe. The more springs, the more the story became real. The more people believed. Cause and effect. It was extremely delicate and hard work. It had to go through the path of least resistance where success was most likely. Where there was a connection already. Wake felt the pressure grow in his head. Going mad. Wake had to escape. Right. His escape. He was already out. He wanted to make it true. Wake needed a hero. A hero needed a crisis. For the part in the story about the government agency, Wake needed something special, something to convey an alien force mimicking human intelligence. Something that can't be translated.
Oh, this is so cool.
Wake channeled Burroughs and Bowie. He cut up sentences and words. Orange peel. You are home. Insane. He put them in a shoebox. He pulled out the words. Wake created a Dadaist poem. He'd try anything once. Or had he tried this before?
They're basically implying that the entire world of control was created because Wake wrote it down. Like Wake wrote Federal Bureau of Control into existence and Jesse and Dylan's story.
A hero needed a crisis. For the part
That's
in the story
pretty
about
cool.
the
That scared me.
government agency, Wake needed
The way they do the videos in like 3D world is so
something
scary.
an alien
Look.
force mimicking human intelligence.
intelligence.
Okay. Yeah, this is the final part of the DLC. Let's do it.
Another replica.
This is the director. I need a ranger at this location immediately.
It's an honor, Director.
Hey, a friendly guy. Alice Wake interview? After reaching out to the bureau, Alice Wake was brought into the oldest house for an interview on Dash 2017. See file Dash for full transcript. The interview conducted by agents Shah and Dempsey. Hey, an Indian American agent, let's go. Revealed that Mrs. Wake, or he could be Iranian, you never know. Revealed that Mrs. Wake has had recurring nightly visitations from her missing ex-husband in her New York apartment. Mr. Wake appears out of nowhere and rushes at her down the corridor. According to her impression, he appears crazy and horrifying, clearly coming at her with violent intent. Mrs. Wake believes that he is haunting her, insisting he is not Alan but a effing monster in his body. So I think she's being haunted by Mr. Scratch, which is the evil doppelganger of Alan Wake. Mrs. Wake has not been sleeping out of the fear of these visits. Her attempts to keep the lights on throughout the night result in relevant always light bulb breaking every night, possibly indicating involvement of the Dash. Further investigation required. We propose installing monitoring equipment in the apartment. Copies of supply request form L5014 have been sent to Mr. Kirkland and administrative approval. Okay. I can't see anything. What are we supposed to do now? Okay. Ooh. There's Hartman. Some lights are on. Is that a pyramid I see there? It is. What? Who's shooting me? That's a friendly guy. Why is he shooting me? Oh, because Hartman is right there. Poor ranger. Where is the last bit of thing?
Box him in.
It's right here.
Now it's my turn. Oh, Langston was quiet. You're pretty rough on the eyes, Dr. Hartman.
Ooh. Nice try. Again, the game cheated. I hate when the game cheats, man. You saw right there, the game was trying to one-shot me. I hate when video games do that. It feels cheap. That's what it feels like. Feels very cheap. I mean, you waited for the last 1% drag of the fight to do this BS? Hold on. Why is the energy not recovering? You need to go to the light?
Advance!
Dude, this game's mechanic don't make sense to me half the time. Is the energy bugged? What's happening? Finally, that was so awkward. It was super awkward. Let's go.
Hartman won't be a problem anymore, Langston. But investigations need someone to run it. Interested?
I've seen what happens to sector heads, ma'am. No, thank you. Ma'am, I'm getting something on my terminal here, an AWE alert from Bright Falls, Washington. But it might be a glitch. The date's all wrong, a couple of years in the future. And we're in lockdown, there shouldn't be any incoming signals.
Maybe it was active before we went into lockdown? Are there agents on site?
Let me check. Agent Estevez is the field agent in charge of monitoring the site, so she should be there to let us know if the situation has been through any major changes recently.
So this is the teaser for Alan Wake 2 now.
Things set in motion. If the alarm's true, then so is the reason for the alarm. The effect must follow the cause. It's happening again. A return. You have been warned.
Jump scare? No. Okay, what are these? Why? Why was there even a fight here? When the DLC is over, why is there a fight? See? DLC is over. Yeah, there are no more missions left regarding Dr. Hartman. So, yeah. Case file unread. Unconfirmed threshold manifestation occurred at Cauldron Lake, WA, Washington. The citizens of Bright Falls had gathered in the town's southwestern fields for the annual festival known as Deer Fest, which we saw in Alan Wake 1. Eyewitnesses all claimed the day had been sunny, confirmed by reviews of the area's weather reports, but then, with no warning, a thunderstorm appeared in the direction of the Anderson farm, and a tornado rose from the Cauldron Lake. The torrential rain that followed caused a flash flood. It was as if the day had turned into night. Frank Breaker, the sheriff of Bright Falls, formerly a bureau agent, see summary employee file dash. Is he the father of Sarah Breaker? Of Alan Wake 1? Managed to guide the crowd to safety as the festival grounds were destroyed by the flood. The festival was cancelled and ending one day early. Lack of official bureau presence on the scene makes this event difficult to report as a confirmed AWE. Though the similarity to other known events in Bright Falls areas lends credence to the accounts of the townspeople. We can just fast travel now. Let me spend this point. We can fast travel to the Central Executive, because that's a nice place to leave off. Okay, we're back here. So let me, before we log off, how long was this second part of the DLC? So 2 hours now, and we spent roughly 2 hours in the first part of this DLC. Yeah, around 4-hour DLC. Alright guys, I think this is the end for all our adventures in Control. Either tomorrow or day after tomorrow I'll start with Alan Wake 2. I've seen bits and pieces of Alan Wake 2's story. I would say at least the first 1/3 of it, but I've not played it myself, so that should be a fun experience. And let's see where Mr. Wake's story takes us. And I wonder if there was a Control related DLC in Alan Wake 2. So that might set up Control Resonant. Control Resonant is coming later this year. So that might set up Control Resonant quite well. My guess is Resonant will come out in the summer, or right after the summer, like in the early fall period. Let's see. I don't believe there is a release date to Control Resonant. But yeah, this outfit is really good. I hope we get to play as Jesse and Dylan, even though the trailers make it look like we're only playing as Dylan. So I hope that's not the case. Can we visit Dylan here? I forget which sector he is in. He was in... never mind. We're done with the DLC. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the YouTube stream if you like the stream. And this DLC's playthrough and all the previous things that I've done in Control will be in a single playlist. And tomorrow or day after tomorrow we'll move on to Alan Wake 2. Alright. I'm rambling now. GG's. Good night or good day wherever you are. And make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube and follow me on Twitch. Same name on Twitch. I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.